Hey, it's KC from the Morristown Uke Jam. Come out and join us. We'd be happy to have you. Just check the web for Morristown Uke Jam to find out where we are. Right after this little tutorial, right after this little song will be a little tutorial telling you how not to play this little song. So, without further ado, here is Je suis un walrus. And you are me, and we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun, see how they fly. I'm crying, sitting on the cornflake, waiting for the band to come. Corporation T-shirts, bloody Tuesday, man, you've been a naughty boy, let your face roll on. Eggman, ooh, they are the eggmen. Ooh, I am the walrus. Ooh, well, Mr. Silly Policeman, sitting pretty little policemen in a row. See how they fly like the sea in the sky, see how they run. I'm crying, I'm dog's eye, grabbing like a fishwife, pornographic priestess, boy, you've been a naughty girl, you let your knickers down. I am the eggman, ooh, they are the eggmen. Ooh, I am the walrus. Acting in an English garden, waiting for the sun. If the sun don't come, you get your tan from standing in the English rain. I am the eggman, they are the eggmen. I am the walrus. Spare choking smokers, don't you think the Joker laughs at you? See how they smile like pigs in the sky, see how they schneid. I'm crying, Semolina built shirt, climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Elementary penguins singing Hare Krishna, man, you should have seen them kicking Edgar Allan Poe. I am the eggman, ooh, they are the eggman. Ah, I am the walrus. Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo. Everybody's got one. You too. Okay, we're going to take a look at I Am the Walrus, and I've got my buddy Tusky here to help us out. So this song is just plain old weird. It was one of John Lennon's favorites because it was so weird, and we just have to have a little fun with this one. There's like a spot for the chorus where everybody goes, woo! You're the eggmen. So anyway, that's fun. Let's start with the chords that you may not be familiar with. You know, you hate to be playing a song and suddenly you come across a chord that has weird names like screeches to a halt. So let's look at this. The first one you're going to see is an A/G. And all this chord is a regular A chord, your plain vanilla A chord, and you're taking your ring finger and you're adding that on the 3rd fret of the E string. So when you go from an A to that, it sounds like this. Okay, so that's your A/G, which comes around quite often in this song. It's pretty easy. The other one that you may not recognize, there's a D sus4. It only pops up once in the middle of the song. It's a really cool sounding chord. It's like a D chord, only you take your ring finger and you slide it up to the 3rd fret. So here's a D. You slide up that ring finger. It's a really cool chord. And that only comes up once. So, whoa, Tusky! Get back on there. Here, see. Let's see. The beginning part. If you're going to attempt to play the beginning part, I'm playing a barred B chord. Okay? And I'm picking out the 2 middle strings. This works best, by the way, if you have a low G on your... Oh, Tusky, get up there. It works best if you have a uke with a low G to play this particular part of the song. Otherwise, you can just kind of just... But I'm playing... So it's the 2 middle strings plucked and the bass string. Then to A. And then to reach with your pinky all the way to the 5th fret. Then to the G, plucking the 2 middle strings. To F. And you're throwing down your ring finger on the C note. To E. To E7. To D. E7. Okay, so that's that intro part, and I'm just playing, pretty much single strums. Let's see. So it's a I am he as you are. I'm crying. So you can play, these chords. They go up and down. And they go up and down nicely. If you can play bar chords, from the C to the D sounds nice. But it sounds just as fine if you play it. Try to mute them though with your palm so that they don't ring out too long. So. It's a little easy, Tusky. It's a little easy to do if you do it with bar chords, because you can use your fingers to kind of mute the sound. But anyway, so that's the basic A/G, C, D, A, G, C. And then, we're missing a piece here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The chorus. I am the eggman. Ooh, they are the eggmen. Ooh, I am the walrus. Ooh, good you. So you can just keep sliding up to the A at the 7th fret, the E rather, at the 7th fret, or you can just play. A lot of people get freaked out by the E chord. Don't. You can cheat on the E chord. You can play the E chord like this. There's 3 fingers at the 4th fret, and then point your finger up at the 2nd fret. You can bar that whole arrangement. Put your index finger across the 2nd fret. You can bar the 4th fret and put your pinky down at the 7th fret. Or you you can just bar the top 3 strings in the 4th fret. Just play those. That works very well. Or you can play like a C bar shape up at the 7th fret. A lot of ways to play the E. Don't freak out over the E chord. This one always works at the 4th fret. Just play those 3 strings at the top. Works fine. So the middle part where from the D sus4, it's I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying to E. I'm crying. That's another way to play an E chord. You can index finger on the 2nd fret up on your A string, then 4th fret for the next 2 fingers, and then with your thumb you play the 4th fret. That works for some people. Okay, and let's see. The ending. The ending is circular, and it's kind of fun. The chords just go in a big circle over and over again. So it's let's see, A. Let's see. A, G, F, E, to D, to C, to B7, to repeat. What's fun is that depending how you play the chords, they really lay out nicely. So, let's see, if you play an A up to the 4th fret, slide down to the G, and then if you play an F at the 5th fret, then you slide down to the E, 1 step, 2 step to D, back to C, down 1 to B7, F, E, to D, C, etc. So anyway, that's I Am the Walrus. The words are just about impossible, so don't worry about those. Just get the goo goo gajoobs and the woos, and you're there. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you at the Morristown Uke Jam. I am the Walrus! Goo goo gajoo!